rise, God may rest on the seventh day, but this judge believes in justice all week long. The Honorable Miss Pat.
Y'all can sit down. Jury, raise your right hand. Do you swear to make me not look like a fool?
Wait, you confusing me.
Do you swear to not make me look like a fool?
I can't.
Baby, stop bouncing.
This is the case of Spalding versus Pleasant.
Plaintiff Tommy Spalding is suing his ex-best friend Elwood for $3,500. He claims Elwood was pet-sitting 2 exotic animals he planned to give his girlfriend on Valentine's Day. But he was wilding out and lost the critters. Defendant Elwood Pleasance claims it's a jungle out there, and the animals were actually stolen by a crackhead on the corner. He says Tommy is barking up the wrong tree and he doesn't owe the plaintiff anything.
You swear to tell the truth.
Okay, now these are a jury of my peers. I may or may not listen to them. Their opinions are like Jehovah's Witness knocks. I may or may not answer. Okay, Tommy, that's you, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Tommy Spalding.
Okay,
And
all right, I just asked your name.
Okay.
Calm down. You Elwood, right?
Yes.
I don't think nobody else could be Elwood but you. All right, Tommy, tell me why you're here.
today I'm here suing my ex-best friend over there looking like E.T. going to church.
Wow.
You gonna say your friend look like E.T. when your hair ain't been twisted in at least 9 years?
You're a judge, so I can't get on you. My phone
Okay,
back.
why you here? Why you here?
I had bought exotic pets. It was a gift for Valentine's Day for my girlfriend, and I let him hold the pets. So I come back, he don't know what he had, and because she didn't get him, she broke up with me, and I bought the money out of girl and a friend.
It was more than one pet?
It was a pit bull, and it was a finger monkey.
A what?
It's called a finger monkey.
A
and
finger monkey?
Yeah, they were
You had
big
your
in
finger up
Florida.
his ass?
No. They wrap around your finger. I have a picture so you can see, 'cause I know it's kind of hard.
What the fuck?
Look at him.
What was his name?
His name was Bubble Jr.,
He looked like a Bubbles.
and the pit bull was named Wishbone.
I know a dog is a man's best friend, but I have no idea what a finger monkey is to you. That sounds like a sex toy. What did Elwood say when you got home?
He was like, well, I let some man hold the animals. I turned around, he vanished, and I never seen him again. And so I'm just here today to get my money back.
Okay, Elwood, what's going on here?
Your Honor. I know him for about 15 years, so he asked me to pet sit him for a little bit while he go out. All right, cool, bet. I'm walking the dog, and the monkey, I get some people coming around me checking out the animal. The guy came up, asked to hold it.
He wanted to hold what, the finger monkey?
Hold the finger monkey, yes. So I let him hold it. And I go to turn my head for a moment, and he goes.
What?
Crackhead ran off with the monkey? So you let a
dipped.
crackhead
He
steal a
dipped.
monkey and a pet bull from you?
Look, I don't know. I just know they're hard to catch. I don't know.
You should never let a stranger touch your monkey. Do you ever think that Elroy did a switch on you and probably sold the damn monkey and the pit bull?
You know, Your Honor, we've been friends for so long. I would never thought that, but maybe you're right. Maybe he got me.
Did you have all that bling before or after the finger monkey was stolen?
Oh, you know what? He got a good point, because he never did.
I mean, I got it from a friend.
Yeah, the crackhead.
I ain't never heard of a crackhead that runs fast.
You ain't never been to the hood.
Yeah, but no.
I sold a lot of crack. Crackheads are fast.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
No, we don't have to
Okay,
talk.
okay,
I'm on the other side of the law. Okay, Tommy, before I make my decision,
Okay.
what do you have to say?
I have to say that if that was me, I would have just paid him his money and kept our friendship good. He should have had integrity, but if he not have integrity, we are here to see if you gonna do the right thing. So I put my faith in your hands.
Wow.
Don't put your faith in my hand. I ain't God. I don't love you.
That's all good.
All right, let me settle this once and for all. Tommy, I believe you stole the monkey and he lost the monkey. You know you probably got that monkey on a hookup, but you want to come in here and get full price from somebody who can't even hardly keep his eyes open. You're so sleepy that Frosty Chain's about to break your neck. Then you over there blinging for nothing. You shouldn't bring that kind of attention to yourself. Wake up. Now let me settle this once and for all. I'm ruling in favor of the plaintiff.
Yes.
Elwood's gonna give you half, which is $17.50. It's only because he admitted he lost a monkey and a dog. But I only believe half of your shit. Case closed, and please get your hair done with that money.
You got it, you got it. I will. You are dismissed.
Forever. I think there's something creepy about all these black men wanting finger monkeys.
My finger is happy with the monkey it's already got.
And you sitting here saying you don't feel like you should pay her back because she had a good time. You didn't go. All your baby had was the shits.
Is that the same Miss Parker from Friday?
She bad like this.
Hey, Miss Parker.
Miss Parker, Miss Parker.
I had to do it. I had to, Judge.
All right, jury, pay attention so we can show these TV court folks what we made of, okay?
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Absolutely. Super professional.
Amen.
All right, bailiff, give me another case.
This is the case of Evans versus Hardy.
Plaintiff Allison Evans is suing her cousin for $3,500 for bailing on her birthday cruise at the last minute after she prepaid for both of them. Defendant Cherie Hardy says her daughter got sick the day of the trip and she couldn't go on a hot girl cruise with her boatload of baby problems.
Okay, Allison, why you here today?
I'm suing my cousin for $3,500. We were going on a 7-day cruise to Jamaica. She flaked on me, but we both agreed to the trip, and she agreed to the total, but I still haven't got my money back.
So, Allison, you fronted the money for the trip, right?
Yes, I did. She was supposed to pay me back before we went on the trip so that way I could have my extra spending money.
Cherie, is this true what she's saying about you?
Yes, it's true. I did agree with going on the trip. Yes, I did. But unfortunately, I had to cancel because my daughter was sick and I didn't have no one to watch her at the time. I love her to death, but I don't feel like, I owe her the $3,500.
How long have you guys known each other?
We're cousins.
First, second, or third?
First.
Third, you can marry each other. So tell me what happened on the day you got ready to leave for the trip.
I'm up, I'm excited, I'm dancing all around. I'm calling Cherie, no answer. Finally went ahead and went to the airport. I'm about to get on the plane, I get a text message. Hey, cuz, I won't be able to make it. Maya's sick. I'll talk to you later. What?
We had a communication problem.
Yeah, you didn't call.
I called, you didn't answer, and I text you back. That's how you got the text.
So she got sick 1 hour before the flight left. This is when
No,
you
she
found
got sick
out.
the night before.
The night before?
Yes, ma'am. And then I said if she not feeling better by the time we get up, then I'm gonna have to decline this trip. And I hate to do
Who you
this.
said it to, the wall? Your mind? Jesus? No? The devil?
No, ma'am.
So you got any receipts?
I do have some evidence.
Let me see the receipts. That's a lot of money. $3,500 for a trip that somebody didn't show up to?
So, was it $3,500 for 2 people, or was it $7,000 for 2 people?
$7,000.
It was $7,000.
So $7,000 for 2 people. Ooh, so you came up off 7 stacks.
And what cruise line did y'all go on for $3,500? Because my friend be taking them $89 cruise. She don't always make it back on the boat.
I'm gonna say she probably fell off.
With this being such an expensive a trip, did you get any insurance?
That's what I was saying.
I didn't do the trip insurance only because I've never been on a cruise. I really didn't have too much knowledge about it or whatever. I should have researched it a little bit better.
Cherie,
Yes, ma'am.
you're gonna go on this trip. So if you're gonna pay before you got on the ship, where's the money?
She was pissed, like as if I wasn't like I was lying about my child.
You didn't even have the decency to call her that night when you found out that your daughter was sick. That she had at least 24 hours to find somebody to take your place or try to work something out with the cruise line if you could really prove that the baby was sick.
Your Honor, I love my cousin to pieces, and I understand it, but it's the way she
Wait
was
a
coming.
minute.
I know
Hold
she was
on.
livid, but I was like, well, let me just let her calm down.
How long have you left her calming down? Because you ain't paid this lady.
About 6 to 8 months.
Well, damn. Why do you think you shouldn't pay her back?
Because I didn't get to enjoy myself, and I know she had a great time.
Hold up. And you sitting there saying you don't feel like you should pay her back because she had a good time. You didn't go. All your baby had was the shits. You could have left that baby at home. So what is the logistic of you paying her back, or why haven't you paid
I'm
her
working
back?
on it. I'm telling you, I'm working on it.
You better drive Uber. I feel like she was never gonna go because she didn't have no intentions on giving her her money. I wanted to see the receipts from the baby being sick.
I ain't got no receipts for all that, but I did have great intentions of going with my cousin.
All right, I've heard enough. I'm going to make a decision. Cherie.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't care. You cared about yourself, and she wasted $3,500. You were selfish, and you ruined a relationship, and you hurt your cousin. Look at her. Look at
I understand. I don't like to see her like that. That was like I said, we were stick as thieves. Like that.
Well,
I don't
tell
like
her
to
that.
see.
Don't tell me, because I don't love you. Tell her that.
Well, I didn't mean to hurt you, and I really feel messed up, and I do feel remorseful for what I did. And at the end of the day, I should have just paid you.
Why are you so emotional?
I mean, I love my cousin, you know? It was just the fact that I trusted her, and she did me like that.
I've had family members that hurt me like that, too. That's why I never loan money. Now, let me settle this once and for all. I'm gonna rule in favor of Allison in a judgment of $3,500.
Thank you.
You're a grown-ass woman. You know better.
Okay, ladies, you just go ahead and cruise on out of here.
You know, I would have left my child. I would have gave him some Benadryl and been on that plane.
I got into a whole car accident, got to the hospital, and found out that I did not have health insurance.
Sidney got a new job, and she had the opportunity to get her own benefits. So for her to say that I owe her because she didn't have health insurance, no, Dow.
You do the motto that I live by. Fuck them kids. All right, put your fan up. Energy. Come on, Jerry.
Okay.
Oh, we all the way live and lit.
Yeah, I know you is.
We happy to be here.
Let's go.
Bailiffin, stop bailiffin.
All right, this is the case of Parker versus Parker.
Plaintiff Sharnisa Parker is an old-school principal who's given her daughter an F over an unpaid phone bill that cost her $476. Defendant Sidney Parker claims her mom is no class act herself after she left her uninsured and she had to pay medical bills out of pocket. Sidney thinks the principal is the one who deserves detention, not her.
Let's get started. Bailiffin, start, bailiffin. Oh, I got it. It's my turn.
Who name up there? You need to settle this shit, not me.
All right. Sharnisa, can you please tell me why you're here today?
Your Honor, I'm here today to sue my daughter, Sidney Parker, for $476 for an outstanding cell phone bill. We had an agreement that I would cover her health insurance and she would cover the cell phone bill. I had to pay that bill some of those months. So I'm here today to sue Sidney for $476.
Do you have the bill here?
Yes, Your Honor, I sure do.
Bailiff, can you give me that bill, please? I don't mind taking bills when they ain't mine. So, Sidney, why are you here?
I'm here because I shouldn't have to pay her anything, considering, as she said, we had an arrangement. She reneged and did not finish her part of the bargain, which was to keep me on her health insurance. I got into a whole car accident, got to the hospital, and found out that I did not have health insurance.
You paid the bill.
I paid $1,600.
Do you have proof of the bill that you paid? Let me see the proof of the bill that you paid. Thank you, bailiff.
And that's just a hospital bill. That's not chiropractor appointments, x-ray appointments. That's
You
what I had
paid
to pay
this
out
bill in full?
Out of pocket, yes, ma'am.
So, Sharnisa, let me ask you this. Why has it come to this, you suing your own baby?
It's the principle of it. She's definitely not a baby. She's definitely a big girl who's out in the world as a professional. Sidney got a new job, and she had the opportunity to get her own benefits. I got a new job and could get different benefits. When I saw the price premium on carrying an adult child with you and by yourself, I said, you know what, this is a prime time. You got a new job. Sign up for your benefits. You're gonna be 26. I can't carry you anymore. I informed Sidney her benefits with me would be over September 1st. So it was after that date. So for her to say that I owe her because she didn't have health insurance, no, Dow.
Your mama don't play. What was you, ma'am, you was in the military?
No, ma'am, I'm an educator. I used to be a principal. Well, I still am a principal. So this is all about standing on principle. I teach lessons daily.
You do the motto that I live by. Fuck them kids.
I called her in May, so Mother's Day, because I'm not bitter.
You're
I
not
called her to
petty.
wish her a happy Mother's Day, and that's what she told me that she was suing me.
Happy Mother's Day.
Plaintiff Sharnisa Parker is suing her daughter Sydney for a $476 unpaid phone bill. But Sydney claims she didn't pay the bill because her mom dropped her from her health insurance when Sydney got a new job. Miss Pat is about to settle it.
Sydney, what is your version of this story?
So, first of all, the new job that she's referring to did not start until October 1st. I got into my car accident, I think September 16th. So I couldn't even get new health insurance until October 1st, which she knew. I found out when I literally got into the accident, called my dad, called her, said, hey, I just got into a car accident. The ambulance is here. They said, don't get in the ambulance, because, you know, the bill kind of high. And then I said, do I have health insurance? She said, no. I get there, I hand them the card, they said, this is not valid. What do you mean? It's not valid. I had to get an x-ray on my hip.
Why wouldn't you pay the $1,600 hospital bill?
Yeah, I ain't know nothing about it. This was new. When she told me about this,
she paid the $1,600.
I don't know. She didn't mention it to me.
So you never called your mother and say, hey, since my insurance didn't go through, you need to pay this $1,600 bill?
No, I was just gonna take the L and charge to the game.
So if she was gonna take the L and charge to the game, why didn't you take the L and charge to the game?
I was. That's why she didn't find out till May. But it took me 2 months, and I was like, no, I can't let this one ride.
That don't make sense.
Working on my soul.
After y'all had this whole blowout thing, how long have it been since y'all spoken?
I cut her off in February. I called her in May, so Mother's Day, because I'm not bitter.
You're
I
not
called her to
petty.
wish her a happy Mother's Day, and that's what she told me, that she was suing me.
Happy Mother's Day.
I got a quick question before I close this out. What was it like, Sydney, growing up with your mom?
She's an educator. You see the energy here. That's her 24/7.
Is that the same Miss Parker from Friday?
She bad like this. Hey, Miss Parker. That's my mama.
Sharnisa, why are you so hard on your daughter?
She's my oldest. I love her to death. She reminds me of me. She's the second coming of me. She's the best version of me. I gave her everything she needed so she could just grow up and be this wonderful adult. She's everything a mom could have asked for. I love her to death.
So if she's such a good daughter, why are you in here suing her?
I'm standing on principle now. I'm still Sharnisa at the end of the day.
Boy, them tears went back real quick. Baby, I cry, but I need that money.
Damn right.
I understand the whole mom and daughter relationship, because I got girls and they get on my damn nerve, okay? You can never, ever get along with them fully. I don't know what it's about in our stomach where our uterus and womb connect, and we go to hate each other. So I'm gonna rule. That neither one of y'all get nothing. I think you should go out and have a spa day together. Let your hair down, relax, and realize how much you love each other. And guess what? Spa day is on me.
Thank you, Miss Pat.
Miss Parker? Miss Parker.
Well, y'all welcome to leave now before Ray J get y'all pregnant.
I had to do it. I had to, Judge.
You are dismissed.
Ray J, get your nasty ass feet off my bench.
You know what? I don't even know how it got there.
You got catfish and carjacked all in the same day.
It wasn't catfish, she was real.
No, she wasn't. That's why she ran away from you, sir. Have you ever had sex with Dad? I mean, him.
Was never, ever on the devil's bed.
For real?
Please tell me she didn't leave no stain.
She did. So I put a camera in. And sure enough,